There he is, guys. Oh yeah, I seen about 2 or 3 of them, but I'm pushing them up against this end, and I had a feeling I had to throw ahead of me instead of try to get a good look at him, because I think once they get to that end, it's gonna be over. They're gonna get all spooked and they're gonna not bite at all. So all right, guys, thanks for coming out, man. Well, we're here. The tide has got blowed out like crazy, so I wanted to work out front in the shoreline, but the wind turned out of the southeast. Oh, there's, I think, a fish in the water right there. Maybe I ought to quit messing around and get this one in. I don't know if he'll make it or not, fellas, but it is a fish, and I seen about 4 or 5 coming up this little ditch. It wasn't very long up here. I'd never really tried getting up here before because it didn't go very far, but there's another one right outside and down the main body, so we just might try it too. All right, fella, try and be a little more careful with these guys. I ended up getting some holes put in my boat, but I guess I had 3 little holes. I got a patch there, and I have 2 along this edge, which I see little bubbles coming up. So evidently I knew it was leaking a little when I got through patching, because the glue they sent me, it did not have any instructions with it. So I had to go to YouTube. Oh, this guy is 20 and an eighth. He's definitely legal, but I'm gonna let him go because he's too close to the mark. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna let you go, fella. Get on out of here. But we had 2 patches. I don't know how good you can see. I'm not sure. 2 holes here. The problem is they were so close to this little pad that I couldn't get like an inch on each side of the hole. So that one's giving me, looks like still a tiny, but I aired it up over a week ago, and when I went out to put it, to get it ready to come out, I bumped on it and it's still solid as a rock. So I have a feeling that tiny leak it'll take probably 2 weeks to leak down. So I'm not too worried about it. But when all 3 of them were leaking, I went out and the thing was kind of saggy, and I was like, whoa, what I got? That's when I checked it out, and I had 3 little holes. But anyway, long story short, I patched 2 of them successfully, and this one looks like it's got just a very tiny leak. But man, that looks like a railroad tie sunk in the water right there. Oh, that's what that is. But I'll ease up here and see what it looks like, because like I say, fellas, I hadn't been here. I think when the tide is up, this would be a nice little hole to find them in. But we'll see. Hopefully we can fool around and get us a couple. But this is my kind of fishing. I love it when the tide starts going out. It makes this little board shine, because I can go places where almost very few other people can go. I mean, some of your kayakers, you can go there, but your heavier boats can't. So all right, guys, oh yeah, about the patch job, I ordered some glue and it already came in, and I watched some videos on it, and it's supposed to be top of the line. So we're gonna give it a shot. But oh, okay, that one was definitely a keeper sized. He was not a monster, but he was plenty big. He would have been over 20. I'd say probably about 22. Yeah, well fellas, that's what I wanted to look at, this dry hole. And I have a feeling I'm going to run across a lot of this today, because it is just extremely low tide. But that fella didn't want to play. I know he was looking right at me, But anyway, we got some more water. When I have to backtrack now and get to the main body and go around and find another little hole that goes up. All right, fellas, that was perfect. I was standing up and I seen him coming down that bank chasing something, and then I said, 99 times out of 100 they would not let me do that, stand up and see them. But I guess being he was preoccupied, look at that belly he has on him. He had a problem, overeating problem. Dude, you are a absolute hog. I am not going to sugarcoat it with you. You have an issue. I mean, I shouldn't say anything. I likes to eat too, but my goodness, you gorged yourself, and it was a beautiful hook. If it don't break, I need to probably retie one of these days, but I'm gonna show you guys this in a minute. Oh man, if he was as long as he is heavy, we would we'd have some good fish. But I'm not even sure if he'll make 20. But he is gorged. All right, fella. All right, look at that belly on him. I mean, look at it. I don't think he can fit nothing else. You thought you could fit my bait in there, I guess, because I think that's the biggest problem today. I think it got really cold last night, and them guys can just fill up so easy. Oh, he's 21 inches. Well, fella, you ain't gonna fill up nothing but my box. I've been here a while, and I'm not gonna kid you guys. It's not a good, you know, I love low tide, but we just got so cloudy that I can't see into this water at all. But every once in a while the sun will peek out, so I'm gonna keep on going. But I don't know guys. I come up this long ditch here that I've seen on the map probably, well, a lot. Every time I pull the map up of this area I see it, but I've never went up it because other boats can easily go up it and troll along the bank. But I felt like on a real low tide, maybe well, it's in the middle of the week too, and it's not a good weather out here really. It's cold. I'm fixing to put my coat back on if it gets much colder. But we got this guy, so let's move on. This ditch goes a long ways, and it's right for today's wind. So all right, let's move on, see what else we can get into. There we go, guys. Look at that coming at us. Oh my. I'm just gonna wait for him. Oh wow, wait all day for something like that. Ooh, I'm behind him. Wow, see what we can do with this. Absolutely. There's some more coming. There he is. Oh my, guys, I thought I had an epic fail. Oh man, and I missed most of them. But this, maybe I needed to miss him. Maybe it was all fate, because this one here is a nice one, but not so big that I don't think he'll fit in my box. But well, I guess all you got to do is just don't give up, because I was not feeling so good about today. But I was just going down this bank, just thinking, well, maybe another one happened like a while ago. But I didn't expect this. But now I'm seeing way up there. Maybe that might be another little group. Well, we might fool around and get us a limit yet. All right, settle down, fella. I'm letting him kind of, when they're cold like this. Oh, he's stuffed too. You a hog as well. And make sure there ain't no sharp oysters. Thing about this craft, it is tough on the bottom. I've said it before. But the sides and the top is not super tough. So you may end up poking needle. Them top fins on these redfish are like needles. They'll pop in there, but not so much when they just flop like that. That's not too dangerous. What's worse is when you pick him up and you got him by the gills or whatever, or a dip net. A dip net would be bad. I dipped one up the other night. Y'all won't see the video because I only caught 2 reds and it really wasn't that good of footage. But I had them in a dip net and they were going crazy, and I set them on the board, and I think that's really a dangerous time, and maybe that's where I got that last hole in it, you know. But it's kind of odd that they're on the right side of this thing, because I very seldom get a fish, you know, on that side. I always try to get them up, well, on the left side. But anyway, look at this. Nice. He's heavy, but he's mostly gut. I mean, he's thick, but I mean his belly's thicker than any part of him. All right, 23 inches, just right. You're just right, guy. Big old belly on him. All right, let's see if we can get everything together again. See if we can get one more, and then I can get out of here. It just don't feel good to me today. I guess it's cold and clammy kind of feel. I don't like that. But well, it beats sitting at home, that is for sure. But let's go on and see if we can get number 3 so we can get back to the house, sit in front of the fireplace. All right, see you in a bit. All right, fellas, we passed this little group up. Whoa, look at him bend that pole. Don't want to tear it out. I better be a little more gentle with him. All right, wow. Yeah, we just keep coming up this ditch, and there's a cutoff there, and I heard a bust. Well, I saw a bust right here, and I thought, well, should I go straight on down, or should I cut across? Because I heard another bust and I didn't see it. I thought it was up in that little hole here. Well, we're hung up on a sandbar right now, so this guy feels a lot heavier than normal, because normally when I reel myself to the fish, it's not half the fight when I'm sitting still. But oh, they're not close together, but when you do find, there was like 3 of them busted in that little group, and a blind man could have saw them. I mean, it didn't take a lot of skill. I appreciate the sun coming out. That helped about then, because I did kind of see him but I saw the wake too pushing in the water. All right, fella, I see you hooked up to the top of the mouth, and I don't know yet. Settle down, guy. We don't want to lose you. Oh, he's a fatty again. He's a fatty. I think he's hooked all right. but he's not through and through, but I'm not planning on giving him a lot. Oh, it started to poke through. It started to poke through. Get up here. Just ease up here and just kind of calm down. Calm down, guy. Calm down. You know? Oh, yes, guys. That's what we were after. This number 3 is what we was after. It hadn't been super long, but as I said a while ago, it's not the favorite conditions. So I probably am going to turn around right here and start heading back out, even though I think there's more fish to be caught out here. But we got to leave some for next time. All right, lay down there. Oh, he ain't gonna lay the tail down for me to measure. All right, he's 23 inches. 23 inches, and look at that belly on him. Yeah, that's what they did. You give them another couple of days and let that belly turn into that meat on them. They'll be thick again. They lost just a little bit between now and the other day when we got some real fat ones. But he's heavy still, but he'll get heavier up here on the top with all that he's eating in the next week. They can gain that weight so fast. But at that, fellas, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. I think we're gonna scoot on out of here, and you know, let me take a look back here. There's still a long ways to go to get to the end. I mean, I have seen it. Like I say, a long time I thought about coming up here, because it's kind of, the ditch is kind of facing east and west, and if you have a south wind, you got a bank that's kind of protected. But I don't think it'd be real good high tide, because look how much water it is before you get to any shoulder. And I just heard another bust. But today, with that 18 inches lower than normal, or probably 18 inches from the high tide, you got a long kind of flat right here for them to be busting against. But all right, well, just want to say God bless, and we will see y'all next time.